another cooking video. Another cooking video, guys. What will I look after today? What will I? Just a simple, something simple. Let me get out my scallion. I think I need this scallion. I think I need one of these pepper. I think I need the onion, guys. And I'm gonna look after something simple today, and I need to get my time, you know, because I like to, you know, I'd like to reload the time like this. Yes, I don't want to. Let me put the time in here, guys. So what I'm gonna do is the sandwich. I'm gonna make a sandwich. I'm gonna use the egg sauce from scratch. I'm gonna make the egg sauce from scratch and dip the bread, slices of bread in there, and put it on the fire with a low heat. And so just let me get going, guys. Let me get going. I'll show you how I do it from my egg sauce from scratch. And I'll put back these now. I've had enough of these. Had enough of these. So I'll put them back in the fridge. So here's my egg. Egg. Where did I put my egg? So bear with me. Get my knife. Where's my egg? My egg. I'm going to put my egg. So I'm gonna use, guys, I don't feel I'm just feeling lazy. I just want to make a sandwich. So I'm not gonna look after anything, you know. I'm tired just coming from work. I don't feel to stay long in the kitchen, so I'm gonna make a sandwich. So this is my eggs. I'm gonna beat up the eggs in this. So let me take you along, guys. So some people crack the eggs like this. So guess what, guys? I don't know about you, but I cannot cook. I cannot look after eggs without taking the egg eye. The egg eye is the part of the egg that made the egg raw, and I can't take that. So what I do, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take out the eye of the egg. The eye is that little white part around the orange part of the egg. That little white part that attached the orange part. That is the part that makes the egg raw. I have to take it out before I look after the egg. So here am I taking it out. I don't like it. I'm a very picky person, you know, guys, and I don't like anything raw. Anything raw stick my stomach, and egg tend to be raw. So anything that make the egg raw, I'm going to take it out. If you want my stomach to get sick, just give me anything raw. If the easiest thing, if I see some feces, I see somebody vomit, my stomach don't sick. But give me something that is raw, like fish, like egg, and those things that get my stomach upset. So let me take out it. And it's the same for me when I look after sardine, why did you say mother of God? What do you mean by that? Mother of God. Can you explain what you mean by mother of God? Why such drastic word? Mother of God. So I'm gonna beat up my eggs. Beat it up. Jeff Taylor 82. What do you mean by mother of God? Please explain. So I'm looking after fried fried bread dipped in egg sauce, and I'm making my egg sauce from scratch. So I beat up my eggs. Now I'm gonna cut my seasoning. If you don't know, this is thyme. I have a piece of onion. I don't want so much onion. And this is our Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper. If you are Jamaican and you don't have this when you're cooking meat or anything, you don't have this is the source. This is what we use, this ingredient. You can't cook in a Jamaican household without you have this pepper. We call it the Scotch bonnet pepper. I don't know what you call it wherever you are from, but this is essential. And I'm looking after it with some thyme, some bits of the thyme, sprinkled thyme. So I'm gonna cut up my seasoning. The seasoning already washed. So I'm cutting up what I did with my scallion. I cut this phone in the name of Jesus. Keep yourself quiet. My internet is kind of in and out, guys. My internet is kind of in and out. Bear with me. But I just pray that the internet don't go off. It's kind of in and out. It's not that I don't have internet. I have postpaid internet on my phone. Postpaid internet on my phone. So I don't buy credit. I pay at the end of the month. My internet lasts me for the end of the month. Every month I don't buy internet every day. So I don't know why. Sometimes when there's a problem with internet in the area, and the internet is giving problem in the community, then it will give me this type of problem. So I'm gonna cut up my scallion. What I do, you know, guys, when I buy my scallion, well, I realize if I buy like a pound or a half pound of scallion and put it in the fridge, even if I put it in the freezer, in the fridge, at the bottom of the fridge, it tends to spoil. So what I do, I wash my scallion and I put it in the freezer to freeze so that it don't spoil easily. Did you know that you can put a season, you can cut up your season and put it in the freezer? Yes, you can do that. You can cut up your scallion, your thyme, and your pepper, your onion in a Ziploc bag, and you can put it in the freezer. So when you're ready to look after your meat, you don't have to cut up anything. How are you doing, guys? How are you? Where are you calling from? Any Jamaican here? Jet Taylor 82. Are you a Jamaican? Where are you from? Are you from the US? Are you from Canada, America, from the European countries? Where are you from? And I have at G Ben. I'm trying to pronounce your name. Hi, nice to have you here. Can you tell me where are you from? I still want to hear from Jeff Taylor. He said, Mother of God. What Mother of God? Don't watch my roof. If you're saying the roof, when the Hurricane Melissa came, I need to fix my roof. As you can see, it had a little crack from the hurricane. That's all. It's in the process of fixing, guys. So don't say Mother of God. We had a earthquake in Jamaica. We have a hurricane, Category 5 hurricane in Jamaica. So so things are not as wonderful, you know, in repair or fixing the place. So don't be judgmental now, guys. You can't help when you have a hurricane. When there's a hurricane, and you know, category 5 hurricane, things get damaged. So I'm cutting up my season, I'm cutting up my onion and my scallion and my thyme, and I'm gonna make my egg sauce from scratch. So I'm using the pepper, the Scotch bonnet pepper, I'm using onion, and I'm using scallion and bits of thyme, sprinkled thyme in it. I like to smell pepper. This pepper smells so good. So whenever I use the pepper, my hand is full of pepper. I don't want it going in my eyes. So as soon as I use the pepper, I wash my hands, guys. In case I forgot that the pepper is on the knife and on my hands, I wash it off. So I'm gonna wash off. So I'm gonna add the seasoning. I'm gonna add my seasoning into, as I said, I'm making my egg sauce from scratch. So I beat up the egg, I put my scallion, my thyme, my pepper, my onion, and I'm gonna add some powdered season, some salt to it. I like to put a little powdered, I like to spice up the sauce. So you see this powdered season, we call it in Jamaica season to the bone. When you use this on meats or anything, it give it a nice taste. So this one is called season to the bone. It is a powdered season. So because it tastes so good when I put it on meat, I'm gonna add a little tip of it in the egg sauce. So I'm adding, then I'm gonna add some salt, guys. My eyes. I'm gonna add, where's my salt? I'm gonna add some salt to it. Not much salt. So this is my egg sauce. Now, what I'm gonna do, this is my good oil. So I have my cooking oil. I'm gonna just base the I'm gonna just put a little oil, just base the frying pan. This is my good old frying pan. Good old frying pan, guys. So could use this one. I could use this one, but I prefer, this is a non-stick, but I don't, when I use this, the thing easy to burn up in the frying pan. So I prefer to use this frying pan. They have a saying in Jamaica, um, new broom sweet clean, but old broom no corner. So I'm gonna put this frying pan on the fire and let it go on hot, you know, because the frying pan have to be well hot, you know. Turn on my stove and turn on the gas. So as you can see, I'm washing. I'm washing the frying pan. In case you might say, oh, she didn't wash the frying pan. I'm washing my frying pan, guys. So I'm gonna put it on the fire at a low heat. I'm gonna put it on the fire at a low heat. I'm gonna turn down the fire. Now I'm gonna get the eggs. Bear in mind, guys, my kitchen is not as big. It's not big kitchen I have. It's a small kitchen. So I'm gonna get my eggs, my bread. Let me wash my hands. I'm gonna get my eggs, I'm gonna get my bread, I'm gonna get about 5 slices of bread. And I'm gonna dip the bread in the egg sauce, and I'm gonna put it in the, I put a little oil, just a little oil to base, not much oil because I'm not frying the bread, just a little, you know, like you know, use the butter and base the frying pan, but I don't have any butter now. So I'm gonna use the oil to base the frying pan. So let me get 5 slices of bread, guys. About 5 slices of bread. I'm going to use 5 slices of bread. This is, by the way, this is whole wheat bread. I don't like white bread. Whenever I buy bread, the brown bread, whole wheat bread is the best bread, whole wheat bread. Alright. So I'm gonna throw the oil in there in the frying pan and base it. See what I do? Frying pan in there and base it. Not too much oil, because you don't want too much oil in the oh my God. Now guys, this is a trick. Get my bread. I'm gonna dip the bread. I'm gonna put the bread in here in the sauce. See? And I'm gonna put it on the frying pan. The frying pan is at low heat now. So see, I dip the bread in this sauce and I'm gonna put it in the frying pan. know, these bread suck up the oil, suck up the bread, suck up the sauce, the egg sauce. Oh my god. Do I need to make some more sauce? Would I have enough sauce? So this is it. This, I put the bread, dip the bread in the egg sauce, and I put it in the frying pan at a low heat to get it golden brown. So I'm gonna show you how it comes out. Let me show you guys. Golden brown. You can try this recipe at home. If you have never tried this recipe before, you can try it. See, it's getting golden brown. Keep on turning it, because you're turning it over and over because you don't want it to burn. Until you get that golden brown look. So this is the egg, this is the sauce. This is the sauce, guys, where I dip the bread in. At a low heat, turn down the fire because you don't want it to be burned up. You want a golden brown look. So while that is going on, I'm gonna put this, take this in the, dip it in this, in it, you know. Make sure it get evenly. Would I have enough to make the bread? No. I think I can take out this one. Can take out this. And put this in there. This one you nearly get it. This one nearly get it. What I need to do, guys, need to add some more, grease the pan a little more. The frying pan need to be greased a little more. I'm sweating, guys. Ow. I'm so sweaty. This kitchen is hot. It is hot in here. Yep. I think I need some more oil. So I'll grease the pan. I'm gonna grease it a little. And I'm gonna gonna dip some more oil, some more in the. You can use it because I will use the butter to grease it, but I forgot to buy the butter, so I'm using a little bit of oil. A little bit of oil. Turn on the fire to low heat. Guys, you can try this recipe at home. You can try this recipe at home, guys. The first time I tried, I didn't know it was gonna work out. You know what I saw? I saw it was on a Polish. I was watching a YouTuber from Poland, and she was doing this, and I said I've never tried using egg that way. So it is a Polish recipe, guys. It's a Polish recipe. One thing, guys, I will tell you when you're making this, the bread suck up a lot of the sauce. So when you're looking after it, you have to look after put a lot of eggs in there, because when you dip the bread suck up a lot of the sauce. Keep on turning. Let me show you guys. Keep on turning. Oh my God. So keep on turning. Golden brown. I want that golden brown look. You see? That golden brown. Put this one in here. In the egg sauce. So how do I make my egg sauce? I beat up my eggs. Cut up some scallion, thyme, pepper, and bits of thyme, sprinkles of thyme in there, add a little powdered season in there and my salt, and mix it up together to get that ingredient. And then I take slices of the eggs one by one. I dip it into the sauce. I dip it into this and into the egg sauce. Wow, it seems like this is burning up. I don't want it to burn up. I don't want you to burn up. See? Turn down the fire. I don't want. So you have to turn down the fire so it don't get burned up. So you don't get that burn up. So now, hold on there, my stuff drop. The things that I use to hold up this phone drop. Guys, if you ever know how I have to struggle to get this phone in a position where you can see what I'm doing. I have to get the phone in a angle where you guys, I'm struggling. Keep the phone in a position where you can see what I'm doing. It's not easy, guys, but I'm trying. I'm trying. So now I have to put a little more. Not too much. Not too much, guys. So grease the pan, grease it. Grease it like this, guys. So this is the last one. This is the last slices of bread because the sauce is now finished. So I'm just trying to see what I can get from the rest of it. The sauce is actually finished. This one actually don't have much sauce on it. I'm trying to scrape up as much sauce on this bread as possible. How are you guys doing? I'm just teaching you how to make this Polish. You know, you can look it after it for breakfast, as well as if you come home from work and you're tired and you don't want to look after anything heavy, you can look after it as a, you know, as a sandwich or something. So as you can see, this is what it looks like, guys. See that golden brown look? I don't know how it looks to you. Yeah, I was not in any mood to get up this to come home after work to look after no meat to, you know, eat, you know, cut up, because most of my meats are in the fridge and it have ice, to come and get the meat thaw out so that I can cook it. I'm not in the any mood. I just feel to just come home and relax and have something light to eat with some juice, something healthy. See, this is how I make it. It's like you're making toast bread. You know, when you toast the bread, but this time, because I have the egg sauce on it, I just want to brown, golden brown some more. Let me turn up the fire a little, guys. So this is a Polish recipe. I see somebody in a Polish YouTuber was making it, and I said, let me try it. I don't know if it's gonna turn out well, because I'm a person very, when it comes to eggs, fish, anything that is raw, have this raw taste, I always, you know, it's not gonna turn out. But when I tried it, what I did is to get away the rawness, so that it don't raw, I put a lot of this pepper. I put a lot of this pepper, you know, to give it a pepper taste so that don't taste the rawness. You know, eggs can be raw, and when I look after my eggs, I take out the egg eye. There's a thing in the egg called the egg eye, that little white part that is always on the yolk, the yellow part of the egg. That little thing, it is, they call it the egg eye, and it is the one it is that part that make the egg raw, have this raw taste. So I always take it out before I scramble, before I do anything to my egg. The only time I don't take it out unless I'm gonna boil my egg, but most time I don't boil my egg. So see, if you can see, so this is how it looks. This is how it looks, guys. Some of them didn't have enough sauce. As for this one, you can see why it's so more golden brown, because it has more egg sauce on it. But as I put the egg into the sauce, what I should have done, put more egg, add, you know, look after more egg, maybe 4 eggs, so you get more sauce. So as I dip the bread into the egg, the bread soak up, you know, soak up the whole of the sauce. So not all of the bread have sauce on it. The ones them that you see have plenty sauce on it is more golden brown. So whenever you're looking after the egg sauce, make sure you can, if you're looking after lots of slices, if you're looking after it for your household, maybe you need 6 or even 12, depends on how large your household it is. And you make your sauce, so, and you dip it in there at a low temperature. Don't put just grease. If you have butter, it is best for you to use the butter and grease the frying pan. And after you grease the frying pan, you take your egg, your bread that you dip in the egg sauce, and make sure it all even, back and forth, all even. So you want that golden brown look, and then you dip it in, you put it in the frying pan and keep on turning it over. Turn down the fire at a low temperature so the bread don't burn up, so you can get that golden brown look. So this is how I look after this sauce. See, this is it. So I would call it fried egg, or might be fried egg dip in egg sauce. But I wouldn't say it is fried egg. I would say it is more like toast egg. Yes, toast bread. I could call it toast bread dip in egg sauce. Toast bread dip in egg sauce, and I make my egg sauce from scratch. You understand? I make my egg sauce from scratch, guys. So let me, guys, don't mind put this one at the place so you can see. And I'm gonna just have juice, and we're just gonna make some guava and pineapple juice. Guava and pineapple juice here. Let me get my cup. Oh, this is rough. I think I had the I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. So I'm gonna make some juice, guys. So I'm gonna make some guava and pineapple juice. Let me get some water from the fridge, guys. So I have this juice. This is guava and pineapple juice. As I said, guys, it's just a simple little, not, sometimes, guys, you come home from work and, the traffic, and you're tired, and as you can see, I'm very hot. I'm sweating. I'm very hot, and I'm sweating. And sometimes you come from work. I don't know about other countries, but Jamaica, sometimes you come home from work, you go through the traffic. When you come home and to look in the freezer and see, you have to take out the chicken, take out the beef, take out the fish out of the freezer to thaw it out, because a lot of ice in there. And I didn't do it. Normally I would have taken it out from morning. So by the time I come from work, the chicken would have already thawed out and so. But this morning I was in a rush because I wake up late, and I was late for work, so I was in a rush. So coming back home now, and just a headache. Look at this. This is my fish. To come home and look after this fish. You see how tough it is with ice? The fish is full of ice, and the chicken full of ice, and all of those things. And to come home and wait for this to thaw out the ice and to season up and do all of this. Sometimes I'm just tired, you know, and I just need to eat something like a sandwich or something, or drink some tea, and that's good for me. And then guess what? After 2 weeks, the neeseberry is not ripe. After 2 weeks, this neeseberry is not ripe. It's not even ripe fully, guys. Guys, how do you like your neeseberry? You like your neeseberry well ripe, or you don't like it to be too soft? Some people like the neeseberry when it is fully ripe and soft. Some people like the neeseberry when it is not so soft. Maybe it can eat, you know. You can eat like this, but I like my neeseberry when it's well ripe. It is soft. When you touch it, it's soft. That is how I like my neeseberry. It's 2 weeks now, and this neeseberry, I bought this neeseberry, and it is 2 weeks now, and this is not even ripe. So that is why when you go out there to buy fruits, you have to be careful where you buy fruits from, because some of these fruits they take off the tree, and it is not even fit to be picked from the tree as yet. And see, this is the result of it, because I don't see why neeseberry would have take 2 weeks. Any fruits would have take 2 weeks to ripe if it is fit. If it is fit and ready to be picked, it should not be taking 2 weeks. So I have to be careful when I go there to buy fruits. So guys, I'm gonna taste this to see the outcome. So you know what it tastes like? You ever toast your bread? You toast the bread, and you put it when it tastes like toast bread, but it have the egg sauce on it. It tastes really nice. Toast bread mixed in egg sauce. It tastes really good, and it have this peppery taste because I put cut up a lot of pepper in it. So it tastes really good. So it's just a simple recipe that you can try at home. You can look after it for breakfast. You can look after it when you come home and you feel tired and you don't want to cook anything heavy. You can do that. I use the brown bread. The brown bread is healthy. See? Tastes really good. So as I said before, it depends on if it's just you alone. You can use about 3 eggs. 3 eggs you can use, because when you dip the bread into the egg sauce, the bread soak up a lot of the sauce. So if you want more, if you want the bread to come out golden brown, you have to put about 3 or 4 eggs. So when you put the egg in the egg sauce, when you put the egg in the egg sauce, both sides can have the mixture on it. So when you toast it, it come out good. And it don't have any raw taste. The egg don't have any raw taste because of course I look after it spicy. It's well seasoned. I have my scallion, my thyme, my pepper, my onion. The reason why I don't put any tomato on it, I could put tomato on it, guys. I could put tomato on it. I don't know if it's going to taste good with the tomato. I've never put a tomato on it. But let me cut up some tomato and see how would it taste with the tomato. I don't know. haven't tried it. I've never tried the tomato on it, guys. Can put some bits of tomato on it. Because tomato have a way to make the bread get wet. You know? Tomato have a way to make the bread. So maybe you need to make the, when you make the salad, use the tomato salad. Let me try. So I put this on it to see how it will come out. Yeah, you can add the tomato on it if you want. You can add the tomato on it. So guys, you can experiment on it. You can experiment on it and if you want to add cheese to it, you can add cheese to it. I can't eat a lot of dairy products because when I eat a lot of dairy products, I have eczema around here. So you can add cheese to it. You can experiment on it. You can put cheese to it. You can eat it with cheese. You can eat it with mayonnaise. You can eat it with. You can put your lettuce, your your tomato, and your mayonnaise on it too. You can experiment as you like. So it's a meal that you can put a lot of stuff on. Mm. Guys, this is wonderful. So I'm giving you a quick start. If you're a mother, if you're looking after breakfast, you want to look after breakfast, you want to give your kids a sandwich to go to school in the morning for breakfast, you know, it's easy. And you can expand on it. You can put what you like on it. The next time I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna get my lettuce, my tomato, my mayonnaise, and my tomato, and make a sauce and make a sandwich with it. Make a sandwich like this. You can make a sandwich. So um you can add your cheese, your lettuce, your tomato, and you can add your mayonnaise on it, and you can eat it. You understand? You can experiment as you go along. It's a very healthy meal. And what you can do, if you have some fruits, you cut up some fruits alongside. If you have fruits, you can have your fruits alongside to eat with it, and maybe a cup of orange juice. A cup of fruit juice along with your with your, what do you call it now? Along with your fruits, and put your vegetable and your cheese. So it can be a very healthy meal. And use the I like to use the brown bread, the brown bread. So guys, I'm telling you, this tea is so good, and it don't have the cheese on it. I don't have the lettuce. I don't have the mayonnaise on it, and the tea is so good. I love it, guys. Look at this. Yes, guys. So, as I was saying, And this, I do a lot of cooking videos. If you look at my videos, guys, I do a lot of cooking videos here. Sometimes I do curry goat, curry chicken, fish, stew peas. I'll have a lot of cooking videos, and if you look at my live, I do a lot of cooking videos too. I'm not kidding, guys. It tastes good. I'm not kidding. It tastes wonderful. You can try it and you can come back, watch the video, see what I do, and you can come back and tell me if when you look after it and you try all of those things, you can come back and tell me that you tried and it tastes good. I am loving it, guys. I am loving it. I'm gonna use all of this tomato. It's a healthy meal. A healthy meal. What does bread have? Brown bread is good. Tomato, scallion, tomato, um, lettuce, egg, and what else? All of these things have a lot of nutritious values. Um, vegetable is good. You can eat it. You can have your fruits at side order. Fruits, vegetables, your brown bread, your cheese, your lettuce, your tomato, and you put your mayonnaise in it. It is such a power pack, healthy meal. The next time I try it, guys, I'm gonna put everything in there. I'm gonna put everything that I just tell you. I'm gonna put everything in there. Mm. So guys, when you make your own sandwich at home, you know what you put in there. You don't know when you go to some of these fast food place, you don't know what they're doing. When they make the sandwich, you don't know what happened there. Some people go, they find here in the sandwich, all kind of things when you go buy at those fast food places. But you know when you look after your own sandwich, it is healthy. And you don't have to spend so much money. To get a healthy meal. The last time I look after it, let me show you something, guys. What is this? This is beetroot. Do you know that beetroot have so much health values? If you research, Google beetroot and see what it has in there. Sometimes, guys, I use beetroot and I use the beetroot. I blend up the beetroot with the cucumber, because guess what, guys? Cucumber and beetroot have a lot of health values, and I add some ginger to it. I don't mix it with no I don't mix it with no sugar or nothing. I just blend the cucumber with the beetroot and ginger, and I strain it and drink it. When you drink that, man, when you drink that, you're healthy. It rich in your blood. It help you. If you have high blood pressure, it will help your high blood pressure to go down. So guys, I do try to eat healthy. We have to make an effort to eat healthy. Not eating a lot of meat is not good. Sometimes you have to break away from the meat and eat vegetables. You understand? Eat a lot of fruits, guys. Eat a lot of fruits. Drink plenty of water. Eat a lot of vegetables. Cut off of the salt things. Cut off of the sweet things. Cut off of the oily things. That is what. And do exercise. Whether you go in the park and you jog, whether you walk, whatever, try to live a healthy life. Yesterday I went to the funeral, and when I look at the young girl that died, I said to myself, we know that we will go that part way, guys, one day, but we have to try to eat healthy. We have to help ourselves, guys. People don't like to eat fruits and vegetables and drink water. They don't like to exercise. Sometimes because you drive, everywhere you go drive. But sometimes when you get time, go in the evening after work and jog, exercise. Cut off of the salt and the sugar. Drink a lot of water. Sometimes you have to prioritize water. If you find that when you drink fruit, like juice, you don't want water, put away the juice and drink plenty of water. After a while, your body will get used to drinking the water. I know people that don't drink water. They don't drink water. And you know what? You don't drink water, what happens? Water is needed for the circulation of the body. If you don't drink water, you will be constipated. Your lungs, your liver, your kidney, and all your organs need water. Water over juice anytime. I don't put on a lot of weight. I try to eat healthy. And sometimes I do fast. Sometimes I'm gonna fast for 2 days. 2 days straight without anything. When I go on fast, I don't eat anything. Anything. Some people go on a fruit fast, a juice fast, but I believe just like Jesus, when you're gonna fast, I do not eat anything. I go and fast from 12 a.m. So 12 a.m. From 12 a.m. to the next 12 a.m. one day. Then you go down from 12 a.m. to the next 12 a.m. make 2 days. So I start my fast at 12 a.m. in the night, and I go up to 12 a.m. the next night, and then from that 12 a.m. to the next 12 a.m. 2 days. And the only thing I do, because I realize I might just add some water to keep me, I had some water and drink the water. Don't put no sugar, nothing. I don't make nothing. Just had some water, so that that my stomach, I won't have gastroenteritis, or I don't have my stomach won't hurt me. So I just had some water to keep me. Nothing. 2 days without food. Some people go on a 7-day fast. Wow, I don't even know if I can manage that. Because guys, I kind of have low blood pressure. I trouble with low blood pressure. So you see, because I trouble with low blood pressure, some people have high blood pressure. You see, even the beetroot, if you trouble with low blood pressure, you have to be careful, because if you trouble with low blood pressure, you have to eat too much beetroot. If people with trouble with high blood pressure, they can eat a lot of beetroot. So when I'm looking after my beetroot, I don't eat it as often because I have low blood pressure. And sometimes when I go on fasting and I go for 2 days, sometimes I feel that I'm gonna knock out. I feel dizzy. One time I go on a 2 day fast, and when it come on, when the second day of the fast, when it came to 10 o'clock in the 10 p.m., I was supposed to finish the fast at 12 a.m. And when it was 10 p.m., I was coming off my bed and I couldn't see anything. And I realized because I have low blood pressure, what I had to do, I had to get some hot water and drink so that I could go up, because I just have 2 more hours left to finish the fast. So that is how I fast. So it depends on your health. If you can go 2 days, especially if you're on medication and so forth. If you can go 2 days, you can go one day. If you can go one day, you can go from 12 a.m. to 12 midday. 12 a.m. to 12 midday. But it's always good to go and fast. Fast is not only it help your body, and it also you go and fast when you're praying for anything. When you're praying for anything you want to happen in your life, and you go on a special fast before God, it is always good. So if you can manage the one day, the 2 day, you can do half a day. But whenever I'm praying to God for anything, and when I go and fast, trust me, I'm gonna get a revelation. I'm gonna get an answer because I empty myself. And it's the hardest thing to go and fast, because you're tempted with food. So when you're going and fast, don't have a lot of food around you. Don't have a lot of food, because sometimes you forget you're on fast and you're going to eat the food. So guys, I recommend that when you eat healthy. Try your best and eat it. If it's one fruit, vegetables, drink a lot of water. Because we have to help ourselves, guys. We have to help ourselves. Sickness. So much people in the hospital sick, dying. They wish they could, have all the money in the world. They could get their health. And we have to thank God. We have to thank God. So if you're a person that drinks, stop the drinking. The drinking, too much alcohol is not good for your liver and your kidney. Too much alcohol, not good for the liver and the kidney. Too much. I try to let me tell you. I try to, if I'm drinking tea, I prefer tea that don't have any caffeine in there. I prefer drinking tea that don't have any caffeine. And what I'm trying to do nowadays is cut off of the milk. The condensed milk, I cut off of that. And use more, if I have honey, if you can use honey to mix your tea, and sugar. But I cut off of the milk because I realize when I drink anything with dairy or so, anything with dairy products, right around here. If you can see, guys, some of my videos, you see some white spot around here. Anytime, it's just coming like liver spot. So I realize the older you get, some things that you used to eat when you're younger, some things that you used to eat when you're younger, as you get older, your body rejecting those things. Your body don't want them anymore. So I realize I have to cut off. I do maybe no once and again take a little dairy product, but I don't eat it as often as I used to be, because I have to be mindful of my health, my body. When you see these things, your body is calling out. You see signs that it's telling you, cut off, don't do it. I'm gonna show you this thing, guys. You see this? This is some herb. It's good for the immune system. It have a couple of different herbs. And I'm not talking about ganja. I don't do ganja. I don't smoke. This is some herbs. What does It have lemongrass in it. It have something called horsetail. These are the this you see these are some trees out there in nature. Some trees out there are for the healing of the nation. So the root of some trees are used as herb. So this plant that they put in it is called horsetail. It's not a horse, you know. It's not a real horse. But the bush or the bush that they use is called horsetail. It have lemongrass in it. And guys, it has some other things in there, but I can't understand the writing. Because what happened, I went up by Devon House, and I'm telling you this, guys, if you know, if you're a Jamaican and you know where Devon House is, there's a place up by Devon House that sell all different type of herbs. If you have kidney problem, liver problem, lungs problem, if your hair a fall out, if your hair thin out, and if your eye, whatever. So when you go into that place, as you enter the building, the herbs, the different type of herbs, the aroma just hit you like that. And I was tempted, you know, if I didn't come out of that place, I would have buy every little thing. Because when you go in there and you see the different herbs, you say, wow, I want this. So this one I took for the immune system, to build up my immune system. And it also has something there to mix with another herb to help my hair, because my hairline thin out, my hair front thin out. So it's also good for the hair to make your hair grow healthy and strong as women or even men. And I was there, and I'm saying, guys, I had to make it some come up because I want to buy everything, and everything that I see I want when I hear about it. And I've been taking this herb. I try not to do it every day, you understand? Maybe once per week or so, but I take it, you know, so it can last. What you do with this herb, guys, what it does, and you have honey, use honey to mix it. The back of honey, they sell honey up here too. What you do, you boil up the water, then you put a tablespoon of this into like a teacup. It might be a teacup of water, 1.5 teacup if you want, and put a teaspoon that you know, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon of this herb in the water. Turn when the water is boil up, turn off the fire. When the water boil up, you turn off the fire and you put the teaspoon of herb into the water. Put the and cover the pot and make make the herb, you know, you see the herb the water start to change color. So you don't cook it. You boil the water first, and then after you boil the water, then you put the herb in. You turn off the fire, put the herb in it, and when you put the herb in it, then you cover it up for about a 5 or maybe 10 minutes. The longer you cover it up for, the stronger it be. And then you just strain it with the strainer. You strain it off, strain out the herbs out of it, and you mix it with honey and you drink it. It is good for the immune system, and it is also, this is a blend of herb, and it also have something in there for a two blend of herb, something for my hair and something for my immune system. So this is good. Huh. Oh. See, I open it like this. You see how it comes? Open it like this. You open it like this. Okay? Maybe I want to show you how it looks. I'll just show you how it looks, guys. I paid 2,500 for it. 2,500 I paid for this. So this is how it looks. You see? And guys, it is not ganja. I know that some people believe every Jamaican smoke ganja. I don't smoke cigarette, never have. and I don't smoke ganja. I don't do those things. So I'm one Jamaican that don't do these things. This is natural herb that is good for the body, good for your immune system. So if you're Jamaican, if you find the nearest herbal place, I don't know, that place that I went up in by Devon House there, I don't see any herb place like that. I don't see any herb place like that. This man is professional, because remember it's Devon House, Devon House is expensive. This man look like him come from, he's from abroad, and some heighty-tighty people, so well educated in herbs and all of those things, study these things. You understand? So they know what they are doing. So because this herb is so expensive, I'm gonna put back this in the bag. I'm gonna put it, and guess what? You see, when you strain the herb, after you strain off the herb, he told me that part that you strain off, you can reuse it again. You can reuse it again, guys. See? So you close it up like this, well sophisticated, well packaged. I like the package, well sophisticated. See, close it up like this. These people are organized and they're well packaged. The things, the products are well packaged and put together. See there? So it have a bit of lemongrass and things in it. And horseshoe, it has something, I don't know what is this. NETT, and it look like LE. I am not. So take 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon to 3 cups of water, and you make it stay for 5 minutes. That's the instruction. 1 teaspoon to 3 cups of boiling water, and you put it there. You put it, turn off the hot water, put 1 teaspoon in the 3 cup of boiling water, and make it stay there and soak. Don't boil it. Boil the water first, turn off your stove, and then you put 1 teaspoon of the herb into the boiling water, and you make it stay there for 5 minutes. And then you strain it, you mix it with your honey. If you don't have any honey, you can use the sugar, but it is recommended to use the honey because the honey is healthy. So guys, I'm just giving you a little health tip, a little health tip. And this channel is about educating, giving important instruction and things that people would love. Somebody said today that my channel, somebody make a comment today when I was doing a live, and they said my channel is not interesting. And I said to the person, I don't know if he's here, I said to him, I'm at work. I'm doing a live. I was doing a question and answer at work, and I was answering some questions that people want to know about me. But I'm in a work environment, so I can't go around with the camera and say, guys, this, guy, that, because I am at my workplace doing my work, so I can't be lively and vibrant as I am now. So I said, let me do this video where in the meantime, where I can let people know about who is behind this channel, what is the person, who is this person, what is my likes, what do I like, who is me, what are my hobbies, where do I do, what do I like, so question the people who want to know about me. They asked, and I was answering that, and he was saying, I'm not interested. So I'm saying, catch me in nature. Catch me when I am in nature. I did a lot of videos when I was up by Hope Botanical Garden. I'm as excited as ever. Yes. So I was just explaining to him, I can't be at work and be vibrant and lively as I want to, because I'm in my work environment.
and I'm not even supposed to be doing that at work. So guys, if you come across my video and you think it is, if there's anything, I'm glad for the, you know, because guess what guys, I am a person like that. We learn from good, all the comments that come in, good and bad. We learn as YouTubers, we learn from the bad comment and the good comment. So now I know he said he's not interested, so I need to lively up, to interest, put more interest, but I can't do that at work. So guys, this channel, as you can see, I do on my live, I do a lot of live, and I talk about life. I talk about, I will go out and I will do videos. On Fridays I do my Bible studies. I talk about God because I'm a Christian, and that is what I promote. And I do a lot of my shorts. I do videos away from live, and well, away from live and shorts. I do videos, but I believe when I do live, I am connected to my people more. I feel that I'm connected to you more. We can talk, you can get to know me, we can come in together. I can take up the phone and I can say, guys, how are you doing? How is your day? You understand? And you can respond to me. So when I do live videos, I feel more connected to my subscribers. You understand? I feel more connected to you guys. So sorry for so right now I would have to hotspot. I would have put a hotspot from on this, but I'm doing this live now, so I can't hotspot. So guys, I just want to tell you, thank you for the 7 likes. Thank you, I appreciate it. And remember, this channel here, you must come on this channel and learn something. It is an educational channel for you to learn. You must get something that you can that can help you in life. You must learn something from this channel. It is a learning channel, a teaching channel, to inspire, to educate. Whether I'm talking about health, whether I am cooking, whether I'm spreading the word of God, even my life, even my shorts have a message in it. That is the purpose of this channel. That is the purpose of this channel, guys. And I thank you guys for the like. I thank you for coming, and I appreciate it very, very much. One time, guys, I was very shy. I would call myself an introvert. But as time goes by, I realize that God wants me. I need to talk. I said, Lord, you need to. I am shy. I don't know how to speak to people. And the Lord equipped me, because when the Lord equip you, when He called you, when God called you, He equip you with whatever you are lacking. So I am not shy to speak to you. I'm not shy anymore. I am not boring anymore. You just take me at the wrong, if it's at the wrong place. If I'm at work, I can't be that vibrant as you want me to, guys. You want me, but I do, guys. I do love teaching. People ask me, "Are you a teacher?" People just look at me and say, "I'm a teacher." When I was growing up, Lord, sorry about that, guys. The internet again. When I was wanting to be a teacher, but life goes on, and the family, money, your parents don't have it. But I like to teach, I like to educate, I like to inform. That is me, that is a passion. So with me, with my daughter, when she's now on her own, she's big, she's 24, she's by herself. I was with her teacher, so many things I help her. She did well in school. I'm that type of person. And I like, guys, I like young people. I don't know about young people, because I like young people, guys. Young, when I see young men and young women, when I see them, I want to, just as I inspire my daughter. Because if you love your children, you have to love other people's children too, guys. And the same way that I would instruct my daughter and correct her, teach her, things godly. I would do it for them. I like to see young people, young men and young women positively, moving positively, know what they want, their ambition. And I implore mothers and fathers out there, and I implore to teach your children, to teach your children the godly way, to teach them, telling the facts of life. Sometimes they're not going to take it, But what I said, God, you give me a daughter. But sometimes when you talk to the children, they won't get it, because sometimes they have to learn by their own mistake. So I said, Lord, help me that when I'm explaining something to my daughter, that she can understand it. Help me to teach her what to teach her and how to do it. And guys, when I look at my daughter, I say to myself, the way she's grown up and the way she followed the example, even today, she's not by my side. And I can tell you that she feared the Lord. I can tell you that my daughter feared the Lord. And I'm happy for that, because one time, guys, I was saying to God, I didn't think I could have any children. I didn't think I had my daughter at 32. I was 32 when I had my daughter. And I said to God, when I see when I see my sister and I see those around me having children, I used to hide the notion. I used to say, I don't want any children. But deep inside of me, I wanted even one child. And I prayed about it. And I said, God, if you give me a child, I will grow that child in the way that you want me to grow that child. And when God gave me that daughter, I dream and see I dreamed that I was, and I dream that I seen this little girl, but she looked like about a 1 or 2. So God was showing me that He's gonna give me a daughter. And I had my daughter, and I said, I'm gonna make that commitment. Because when you make a promise to God, you have to keep it. And I did. And if anything I'm proud of, guys, if anything I'm proud of, is the way I grow her in the Lord. So when she goes in the society, she's disciplined. When she goes in, I am the one behind her. I'm a person. I'm into it. I'm a discerning spirit, and so I can tell her things. Sometimes things are happening in her life, and I said to her, I call her, I say, Mommy, how did you know? And I can feel her. Sometimes she's not with me, and she might feel down. And something just come to me, and I say, send her an encouraging word. Tell her that you love her. And that alone, because sometimes she don't want to tell me things, because she don't want me to feel sad and worried. But I can feel sometimes that she's not alright. So I would say, don't be afraid to tell me. I want you to tell me I'm your mother. If you can't tell your mother, you can tell God. And if there is anybody on earth that you can tell your problem is supposed to be your mother. And sometimes she won't tell me, but I will send her encouraging. That the Spirit of God said, just send her encouraging word. Tell her all things will be okay. That is why some children end up the wrong way. Sometimes they go down the wrong path. Sometimes they commit suicide because they are going through things. We have to check up on our children. We have to check up on our young people. I love young people. When I go to church and I see the young people praising God, taking part in church, when they're ambitious in school and they're doing their work, I love that. I love that, guys. When they're on the right path. And I love to instruct them. But you have, but people grow their children differently. But the best way to grow your children is to grow in the Lord. When you grow the children in the Lord, He said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all other things. When we look at the story of Joseph, when we grow our children with the Lord will favor them and the Lord will bless them like Joseph. like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and Daniel, like Esther. Look at those young people in the Bible. The Lord will make a way for them, will favor them, will protect them. Because we're living in a world where the devil is like a roaring lion seeking to devour our children. Children are committing suicide, children on drugs, children, the devil has a hold on our children. Who could it be? Who can we trust? Who can we delegate our children to more than God himself to guide and protect them in their going in and their coming out? So guys, as you can see, I talk much, but what I talk is knowledge and understanding. I have a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge God has given me that I want to share on this YouTube space. So this channel, guys, if it is a channel where I will teach, I will educate, I will share with you, knowledge, because there are people out there don't understand these things, don't know these things. And so it's like the Lord want me to create this channel to help somebody out there, help young people. If you talk about marriage and broken marriage and relationship, I am there. Growing up children, I am there. Facts of life that I've gone through, experiences, I am there. If you can talk about the Lord, I am there. That is what this channel is all about. That is what this channel is all about. You will come here and you will leave here with something that can help you in life, something that you never know before, something that can motivate you. People have YouTube channel and people do things with their channel. Yes, that is their channel. But what is my purpose? What is my purpose at the end of it? How does it elevate your mind, body, and soul? Health-wise, it elevates your body. Health-wise, it elevates your soul when I tell you about God. So different ways. How it help your life. It give you, I share my examples and how, I can only share so that I give you the facts of life so you can learn examples from this and move on. Guys, it is, as you can hear outside, it is raining cats and dogs. And that is why I came home so early, because we hear that this week we're going to have a lot of rain. And I didn't want the rain to catch me. So guys, I'm telling you, I'm happy you're here. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Love you. And what do I call this channel? Team TLW. What does TLW mean? The Living Word. That's the name of my channel. So this is Team TLW. So I thank you for all my new subscribers and all my OGs, those that have been here with me, like Claudia, like Anika. Those, they're always here with me and support me. And I will support them on their channel also by subscribing to everyone that subscribed to my channel. I make it a point of duty to go on their channel and subscribe to their channel too. Everyone that subscribed, every one of the persons that subscribe to my channel, I go on their channel and I subscribe to them, because I'm not selfish. I am not selfish. So guys, please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Love you. And it's gonna be good. I have a lot of content that I want to go back in nature. I want to show you some aspect of Jamaica. Whenever I go, I take up my phone and I did some live videos and show you, what is Jamaica? Jamaica hit by a hurricane 5, a category 5 hurricane, but Jamaica is still nice. Jamaica is still nice, and we are warm people. So the people is warm. Yes, we do have people that are not nice in every country, but I try to educate you And my best time to educate you is back in nature. When I'm in the nature, when I'm nature, when I'm at you know, like a botanical garden, like Hope Garden, to the zoo, you know, any place. Those are my up to. Those are where I feel lovely. And you know, yes, when I'm preaching the word of God also, yes, that is when I get vibrant. And when I'm back in nature, I get vibrant. I'm a very vibrant person. To hear how I articulate, how I gesture, you know, how I bring things across. That is me. So guys, I thank God for the rain, because guys, the time is so cold. The time is so hot. I mean, but this beetroot, the beetroot, if you have high blood pressure, the beetroot, you can peel it and you eat it like a fruit. I don't do it often because I have low blood pressure. But if you have high blood pressure, you can peel the beetroot and you can maybe eat half of it at a time. Peel the beetroot and eat it like a fruit. It is good for your health. Search up beetroot and cucumber, blend them together, and it have a lot of nutritious fats in it. A lot of nutritious things in it that is good for your body. Remember, eat your fruits, eat your vegetables, drink a lot of water. And if you have to substitute the water for juice, drink water. Don't keep your stomach empty. Don't keep your stomach empty. You will have ulcer stomach. You don't want to have ulcer stomach or gastroenteritis and those things. You know, so we have to keep healthy. We have to try. So God bless you guys. Love you. The rain is falling, and when the rain fall around this place, the internet goes bad. I don't know why. When the rain fall, the internet not interneting at all. So welcome, and I to all my new subscribers, and have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for listening. May God be with you and your family, and may He watch over you and protect you in your going in and coming out. In Jesus' mighty name. Bye. Love you guys. Love you. How do I make a heart? I try to make a heart, you know. Hey, does this look like a heart? It look like a heart. Bye bye. Bye. Until next time. Thank you guys. Bye.